EA Sports. It's in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Well, the ghosties and the ghoulies might be out, but also out are the footballers on Halloween. Alan Smith alongside me, and I'm Martin Tyler. Possibly, it might be his last season. Now, we haven't heard from the man himself, but here he is.
Yeah, well, I think only he will know whether it's time to hang up his boots, if the body's telling him, sending him messages. So we'll find out soon enough.
The line-up for the home side. Aaron Hughes starts despite looking shaky in recent games. And at the point of attack, just one lone striker. And for the the away side, this is how they line up for this match. Well, more often than not, we're looking at teams that shape up this way, Alan.
Yeah, such a popular system, 4-2-3-1. It gives you a lot of stability, and if your front four, as you might describe them, are good players, it's a really potent system.
Alan, it's the away team we look at now. In your opinion, please?
They were expected to make the playoffs and maybe progress from there. And the way that they've performed in the victory and the draw so far gives you good reason to believe they can make something of this season.
It's Watson. Eric Partalu. Could be dangerous. That's taken the heat out of the situation for the moment with that interception. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. Now Patrick Kisnorbo. Little piece of interplay between the two. Eric Partalu. Shots on here. Good try. Only just over the bar. Here's Watson. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. And he's lost the ball. Aaron Moy. Camero. Here's the cross. They've opened them up here. The shot's hit the post. That's a turnover in play. Is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. That's good support play from his teammates. Well, that was looking good, and now it's turned over, and all the potential of that attacking play is lost, and they now got to get back and try and make sure they don't concede themselves. He's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Marino. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. Now he's looking for support. Oh, in goes the cross. Well, that's the goalkeeper's ball, 10 times out of 10. It's Watson. Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Aaron Hughes. Aaron Moy. Camero. Possession given away once more. Juric. Aaron Moy. Now Patrick Kisnorbo. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Well, he read that passage of play, was able to make the interception. They're grateful for that, to have an intervention like that and get back on the ball when they're defending so much. The shot's on! Couldn't keep his balance on this difficult surface.
It's a greasy ball. We've had quite a bit of rain. Not an easy one to control.
They're passing so well out there. It's Watson. Juric. Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. Arena. That will be 1 minute, says the fourth official's electronic board of added time. Well, that is half. Well, that was the opening goal. We've had to wait to the second half to get it, but it's come now. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. And here's the cross. Well, it will be dealt with it. And here's the shot. I thought he'd switch it to his stronger foot, but he went with the weaker one, and it showed, Alan.
Yeah, a bit of a swinger, wasn't it? I think that would have been a goal on his other side.
McGowan. It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution for the home team here. Eric Tartalu. It's Watson. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. And here comes the counter-attack. Shot on! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. And the decision is a corner here. Out of danger there with that clearance. into the middle now. Attacking now. Now the shot! They are still one down, but it shouldn't be the case.
No, really, the keeper was exposed, and he was helped an awful lot by the lad who's missed that shot.
Juric. Eric Partalu. Substitute coming up for the away team. Robert Corrin. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Shots on here. It's a corner. He's gone back, the referee, to book the offender. He let the play go on. It was good work by the official, but he's quite entitled to book the play now.
Well, he's always going to get a yellow for that, wasn't it? It was a silly challenge, and yes, you play advantage, but he's got to be punished for it.
Substitution coming up as they look to make sure they hold their lead till the final whistle. Corner again. Robert Corrin. Now Hughes, Aaron Hughes. They've got to try and stay patient here in these closing minutes.
It's time for the Alamo. By the looks of it, they need a goal.
Goes for goal! Can it be one of those days, Alan? They're just never going to score.
Well, they're getting some wicked stick off the crowd, and you can understand the frustration from the stands. It's been shocking.
It's Watson. That could open them up. It could be a chance. And there it is, the goal.
And what a strike that was. It's just arrowed into that right-hand side of the goal.
Different angle on it here. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Defender to it first. Can he do it? It'll be another throw here. Eric Partalu. It's a decent cross. The shot's on. Well, that's well wide from that angle, and his teammates aren't happy.
No, and you don't blame them, do you? What on earth was he thinking there?
As this game is showing, it's not just about having shots, it's about having good shots, and the scoring shots have come from the team with less shots.
They probably got into better positions, in fairness. That's something the stats don't show you.
Oh, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. That's a clever pass, and shoots! And a goal!
And that's flown past the keeper before really he could react.
Let's have another peek at that goal. I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. So there we are, 3-0 is the final score. How well they've played, and they've thoroughly deserved this victory as the final whistle has got. Well, one team's coming off looking pretty fresh, the other team exhausted. They've been chasing the game, haven't they, the whole time?
Yeah, they have, and a game they haven't enjoyed, and they'll just want to hear the final whistle.
Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
Welcome to you. Fireworks, we hope, on the football field tonight. It's bonfire night. Martin Tyler and Alan Smith calling the game for you. We've got Newcastle United Jets against Brisbane Roar. Well, here is the team sheet for the home side. With the way this manager likes to play, that four's going to sit pretty much in place, and the two in midfield as well.
Yeah, that defensive two won't be going too far. They won't be getting ahead of the ball many times. They'll be just trying to feed it into those front four lads.
The referee here is Josh Brithwell. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Okay. Here's an opportunity, maybe. He's got his shot off now. Foul. And McKay. Now Powell. And here's the shot. What a fine save. Corner given. So they can regroup now at a goal kick. Got here, Alan, is the away team. A little dip in form, 2 defeats in a row.
Well, it's kind of run that you can endure during the course of a season, but you just want to make sure it doesn't go on for too long.
Here's Watson. Well, we know the qualities of this home team today, Alan, don't we? They're so strong defensively. Best defensive record in the league.
And I think what makes this team so hard to beat is the fact that everybody works hard out of possession. It starts at the front with the strikers.
They set it up well for the cross. Stopping the cross, important job for the defender. Here's Watson. Got it back again. Is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Shots on here. Oh, looking for that first-time finish.
And all the best strikers are very adept at that kind of thing, and he's not bad, but didn't quite pull it off there.
It's Watson. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Here's the cross. Many players are two-footed, but this player isn't. I'm afraid you've just seen an illustration of that.
Yeah, it's not something you look back on with much pride, that, because he should be better with his weaker foot.
It's Watson. Now Powell. Oh, lost possession here. North. Given it and got it back again. Going to cross it. The shot's on. Very close, had the crowd on its feet. It was too high. It's Watson. Oh, in goes the cross. Goal kick here. Okay. Good, clean tackle. Here's Watson. Marvellous tackle. There's good progress with this attack. Quick tempo to the passing. The opposition can't get near them. That's a good challenge. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. Here's the cross. He's kept the ball out of the penalty area with that block, the defender. Here's Watson. Here's Brown. Mackay. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, this is the second half now, and it's underway. There's some potential in this move. He can hit it here. Well blocked. Tremendous understanding from these players. Good defensive play, no cross and no danger now. He's cut out that pass, it wasn't an accident, he read the mind of the opponent. It's Watson. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right and win the ball without too much effort. Possession given away once more. There'll be another throw here. It's Watson. Powell. Here's Watson. Supported there as he can head it on to someone who's waiting to receive it. Now Brown. Mackay. Tackling, it's a real skill. Powell. Will that be a throw? He's got the ball back. Well, the defender. Okay. stops here. Building steadily here, keeping possession. It could be a chance. Both teams fighting hard to get a goal to go ahead. Still all square. This will be 2 changes and 1 go for the manager. Now Brown. It's a turnover of possession here. Back it goes to the keeper. And it's gone out for a throw. Here's Watson. Got to cross it. It's a difficult shot of volley. It's a good one.
Oh, he's a good goalkeeper, this lad, and he showed it there with a fine reflex save to keep it 0-0.
That's the way to win the ball back. McGowan. It's Watson. Free kick given by the ref. Well, that was quickly done. Here's Brown. Here's Watson. Got on the ball in midfield, well read by the player in that part of the pitch. Player's done well here until it was the direction of the pass, really. Right idea, but couldn't find his man. It's out over the touchline. Here's Watson, trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. I see a substitute coming on for the away team here. Okay. Well, he's got support here. Power.
Substitution going on number 14. There will be an extra 2 minutes of any time.
Okay. Cross coming in. Free kick in a dangerous position. Keeping the ball moving, that's important. Goes for goal! And there are mark. Oh, we've got a great game for you today. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. We're both really looking forward to describing it for you. And our match today, Wellington Phoenix facing Newcastle United Jets. Line up for the home side. They are short of out-and-out attackers, so they've gone with a midfield player to play up there, or maybe just to play free and see what happens.
Yeah, he's had to juggle his pack, hasn't he, the manager, and ask this boy to do a job through the middle, but he is an intelligent lad. He might wander right and left as well.
This is how the visitors will line up today. With the way this manager likes to play, that four's going to sit pretty much in place, and the two in midfield as well.
Yeah, that defensive two won't be going too far. They won't be getting ahead of the ball many times. They'll be just trying to feed it into those front four lads.
What about the away team today? How do you feel they will measure up?
Well, the only question is whether they've got the strength in depth to maintain the position that they find themselves in, a higher position than they expected.
Now the shot! And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. I know the supporters are going to try and do their best to lift the home team today, because they've seen them lose 3 in a row.
Yeah, they need the help of the crowd, and they need to raise the games, because collectively it's been poor.
On the attack here. Oh, in goes the cross. Doyle. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Doyle. Here's the cross. Goal kick to come. Two, and having a little game of their own here. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. Doyle. That could open them up. But he's shut off now. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. Well, he's got the ball there and dealt with the danger, really. Doyle. Tremendous understanding from these players. It's looking good, this move. No doubt about that. Free kick. Brennan. Here's Watson. Shots on here. That is how close they came to getting the lead. It's Watson, and he gives it back to his teammate. Fenton. Doyle. It's Watson. Tackling is a real skill. Brennan. Doyle. Gonna cross it. Goes for the volley. He's kept it out. Well, here's a chance to get their noses in front from the corner. Goes for it with a fist. Here's the cross. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Oh, he's through. Great tackle. Shot on. Well, as blocks go, that's a good one. Fenton. That is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes. He can cross it now. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. So it's half-time. So the referee's happy, the players are in position, the second half gets underway. The ref blows for the free kick. The referee has shown the player a yellow card.
Yeah, and that player's just got to be careful now. Their portion of the match to go.
And it's a heading chance now. Another decent try, but we're still level in this match. Doyle. Back to him again. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. It's Watson. Here's the cross. And he's headed it goalwards. Working hard to try and get the goal that will put them into the lead. Brennan. Oh, in goes the cross. Safely behind for a goal kick. He's going to make a change, and it's clearly a tactical one. There doesn't seem to be any injury involved. Here's Lee. Here's a chance to attack. The shot's on! He tried his luck, but his luck was out. Home team ready to make a change. Juric. It's Watson. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. Juric. Got to cross it. Oh, that's the goalkeeper's ball. 10 times out of... There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. It's Watson. Able to make a good interception. Doyle. Well, none of his teammates could get near that cross.
Substitution taking place. Going on is number 18.
It's Watson. Great challenge by a player who's been doing that all game. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. Fenton. Good tackle. Juric. Going to be a substitution here for the home side. Here comes the cross. Oh, so close, off the bar.
Oh, I thought we'd seen the breakthrough there, but what a fantastic save from the keeper to keep it scoreless.
Here's Watson. He's seen a pass, cut it out, and in the wing area now can maybe attack. He thought he might have connected a bit better than that. It's a simple save in the end from the long shot. Nice bit of interplay between these two. We're now down to the last 5 minutes, and it's still 0-0. Doyle. Here's Watson. And is this the moment for them? Cut on! And that must be the winner.
Well, no thoughts in his mind to blast it. He's just placed it in, side-foot it into the bottom left.
And here's the goal again. We had seemed to be stuck in a bit of a stalemate, in truth, but this very, very late goal has changed that.
Well, they threw men forward and they've got the reward.
Fenton. And that is the end. It's all over. It's a routine time of the season, it always seems, from the outside, maybe for the players. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler, and a big welcome to you to this match. Well, this is how the home teams shape up. Well, more often than not, we're looking at teams that shape up this way, Alan.
Yeah, such a popular system, 4-2-3-1. It gives you a lot of stability, and if your front four, as you might describe them, are good players, it's a really potent system.
And shoots! Got in the way of that, blocked it well. And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner. Goes for it with a fist. Goes for goal! Decent block. Well, that's straight at the goalkeeper. Easy for him to hang on. And two, and having a little game of their own here. Good piece of tackling there. Alberto Aguirre. Now Cole. And the ball's with Bridge. He's the one we're focusing on, I think with good reason.
What a creative head he's shown so far this season. Assisted more goals than anybody else in the league.
They've opened them up here. A goal! Well, they've got a goal to show for their excellent performance in a game where really we expected it to be very tight.
Yeah, and I didn't quite know what to expect coming into it in terms of who was going to win. But the leading side is there on merit.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Alberto Aguirre. The decision is made by the referee. It is a penalty, and the card is yellow.
I just wondered about the colour there. I thought I saw red coming out for a second, but no. I think the booking is fair enough.
Saved by the goalkeeper. Lee. Juric. And in goes the cross. A decent fist away by the keeper. Now the referee says free kick. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. And the cross coming in, and he's met it with his head. And that's been judged by the officials as offside. Looked clear enough. Again, possession squandered, really. Here's Watson. He's given it and got it back again. Juric. Got his shot off now. Excellent work from the keeper. And it's gone for a corner. And in comes the header. Good jump. And the header just off target.
Well, he's gone for that corner and only just missed it.
It's Watson. Juric. Quick tempo to the passing. The opposition can't get near them. He's made the save. Here's Watson. Juric. Great passage of passing play there. Now the shot! In for the challenge, he made the block. The away team come here having drawn their last 2 games, which shows a competitive streak, but maybe not quite the winning mentality that they need.
No, but you wonder whether a draw here would be satisfactory, whether they take that now.
It was a good idea to try and use the width on the pitch, but it's gone out for a throw. Shots on here. It's a goal!
And the keeper clawing at thin air there. He had no chance.
Let's see the replay now. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. And the ball's with Bridge. Could score! That's a decent try, just past the frame of the goal. Romeo Castellan. That's a useful ball in. Juric. Alberto Aguirre. Romeo Castellet. Sharply done to restart it here. Well, it will be dealt with. Terrific stop. And the referee... The ball is moving again for the start of the second half. Is definitely on. Shot up! Great stop. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him. Good overall performance, actually.
Juric. There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. Here's Bridge. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. Romeo Castellet. It's Watson. Well, this is a class act, this fella.
Oh, he's loving it. He's enjoying every minute of this game. He's on the top of his form.
Poor touch and the possession's gone away. Space to try and hit it now. It's a corner.
Substitution taking place. Going on now is number 6.
He's read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. Romeo Castellet. And it's Cole. He's got his shot off now. And that goalkeeper can just saunter out and pick that up. Here's Bridge. There goes the cross. Well, none of his teammates could get near that cross. He's making a substitution, and it's going to be a double change. Here's Watson. McGowan. Juric. McGowan. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. McGowan. He's gone in very fairly and won the ball cleanly. The referee's given the free kick. Juric. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. And he's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Wasteful pass, unforced error really. Goalkeeper is there for him and he's played it to him. Cole. Here's Bridge. Keeps it going. And here's the shot. Managed to stop the ball going forward with that block. He's cut out that pass. It wasn't an accident. He read the mind of the opponent. Keeps it going. Goes for goal! Well, the shot's well off target, and the defender's relieved, but they played a part, I think.
Well, they did. They didn't pick him up initially, but they just...
Can he do it? And he's missed it. Alberto Aguirre. Cole. Bridge, very, very close. The scoreline is still not as close as they need it to be.
Well, you can see the disappointment from his teammates. They thought he'd scored there.
Possession in the midfield area. And it's Cole. Well, it's a 90-minute match, and there's only 2 minutes to go. And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes. Juric. And shoots! Useful block in those circumstances. Cleared the ball. Finished here, 2-0. Well, that's it. They're on a decent run at the moment at this stage of the season, and another win to extend that run.
Well, they can't wait for the next game to come around. That's what it's like when you're picking up 3 points. They'll be no different.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably...
Hello everyone, Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith with me as usual. Big welcome to you to today's game. Our match today is Melbourne Victory facing Newcastle United Jets. So this is how the hosts line up today. With the way this manager likes to play, that four's going to sit pretty much in place, and the two in midfield as well.
Yeah, that defensive two won't be going too far. They won't be getting ahead of the ball many times. They'll be just trying to feed it into those front four lads.
Have a look now at the lineup for the visiting team. And they're going to go against the 4-2-3-1 with one of their own.
Yes, they are. And that lad up front, he's been in good form, and he could give a lot of problems to those two centre-halves he's facing today. Oh, it's a fantastic match, isn't it, at this stage? First versus second, two teams full of quality, full of exciting players. I'm expecting goals here, Martin.
And in charge, Pat Framlow. Well, he saw the guy he could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. That will help ease the pressure. Well, it's worked out well for us all, hasn't it, this one, with the top two clashing here. And we'll see what the manager's team talk or press talk about his team will have in terms of effect on their play today. He was very high in his praise for them.
Yeah, and you wouldn't imagine that they need too much praise. Given where they are in the table, they should come out here and play with a great deal of confidence, but it is a huge match, isn't it?
Berisha. We have a high-scoring team, the highest, in fact, in the league, against the side with the best defence. It really should be a terrific contest.
Yeah, it does make for a fascinating match-up here. Who's going to get the better of who?
Oh, he's through. He's got his shot off now. It comes out off the goalkeeper. Juric attacking now. He can hit it here. Great stop. And the ball's gone out for a corner. Terrific stop. That's an easy interception because the pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Juric. And now the shot! Oh, it's the post! Too early, offside. Well, they've lost the ball. Here's a chance. Oh, great work by the keeper. It's Watson. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right and win the ball without too much effort. Closed him down well, the cross doesn't come in, good defending. It's Watson. Juric. Cheeky, tried the back heel. Didn't quite come off. Berisha. And in goes the cross. And he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Juric. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. Berisha. Very weak challenge. Here's the shot. It's the wrong side of the post, but only just. Kept his balance. Stopped the game for the free kick. He's got that through clever reading of the game, intercepting and getting possession back for his team.
Well, it's a tough place to visit this, but the away team today come here in good heart, Alan. They've won their last 2 games.
Yeah, they should be in good heart. And as you say, it won't be easy, but they're in impressive form.
Can he do it? Very good stop here. And he bangs it away. That's cleared out of play. It'll be a corner. Lee. That is half-time. And the ball is on the roll again, and the second half is underway. Lee. We can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. That's a serious situation, and on he goes. He's got his shot off now. It's another decent try, but we're still level in this match. It's Watson. Juric. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. He slid in there with the tackle. The goal! Well, they're trying hard to get in front here.
Substitution. Going on now is number 3.
Here's Watson. Oh, in goes the cross. Shots on here. Decent block. Tries to punch it away. Referee thought that was important enough to stop the play. Well, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, I don't think there's any choice there from the ref.
Ben Calfala. That tackle right on the edge of the pitch. Ball forced over the line. Ben Calfala. Gonna cross it, and in comes the header. Oh, he hasn't hit the target. It's Watson.
some potential in this move. Being moved around nicely here with this passing game. Juric. Trying to keep the ball, not anymore. Substitute coming up for the away team. Now here is a chance for them. They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box. Galloway. He's got support here. Here comes the cross. Juric. Great passage of passing play there. The shot's on! Great stop. Great work by the goalkeeper. Great hands. Little headed pass then, and a shrewd one. Attacking well here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. He's got one yellow already, and now that is the second yellow card, a clear offence, and the player has to walk.
Well, having been booked, he didn't really have to go into that challenge. Having said that, I thought it was a fairly innocuous challenge.
Then Calfala. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. Lee. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Galloway. Keeping the move going. That's safely away. Juric. Back to him again. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. And look at the clock now, 3 minutes to go. And he gives it back to his teammate. Juric. It's good to know how much longer there is. This wasn't an easy decision, free kick.
Substitutions taking place. Referee
Referee has acknowledged the flag from his assistant, given the offside. Shoots! Take the chance with the shot there. And it's 0-0. Welcome to you all. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. As always, we'll try not to make any slips in the commentary, but there might be some slips out on the pitch, Alan, in these wet conditions.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to stop during the course of the match, so I don't think it's going to affect the game in any way in terms of calling it off, but it might get very wet for the players.
We've got Newcastle United Jets. They play today against Sydney FC.
Well, this is how the home teams shape up. Well, more often than not, we're looking at teams that shape up this way, Alan.
Yeah, such a popular system, 4-2-3-1. It gives you a lot of stability, and if your front four, as you might describe them, are good players, it's a really potent system.
Juric. Smith.
Able to make a good interception.
Ali Abbas.
Turnover of possession here.
Juric. Good forward play from them. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession.
Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
Word from the benches, and he's actually twisted his knee. That's why he's been trying it out. At the moment, he's carrying on.
Thanks, Jeff. Spot on. Go in now. Lee.
He's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. There's the goal! Oh, that's a fantastic goal!
And the keeper clawing at thin air there. He had no chance.
Another angle on it here.
Play has stopped for a
And that
substitution.
has opened
Going
the
on
scoring.
field is
1-0 here.
Number 5.
Ali Abbas could be dangerous. Ball almost tackled out of play there in that challenge. And they're getting the game going with a quick throw. That was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside.
has got a chance to get the cross in. Out on the wing, to just nip in and spot the pass, or attempted pass, and win it back with that interception. It's a great fixture, isn't it, the way the league table is at the moment. And the manager here, very quick to get his team motivated, he hopes, by saying some good things about them. We'll see what effect it has.
Yeah, he couldn't have done much more, could he, to try and send them out with a great deal of confidence, and it'll be interesting to see whether they are the team that starts the brighter in this match.
McGowan. Lee. Ah, that's one he'd like to see again, a back heel, brilliant. Here's Grant. And Smith. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Tavares. Nicely controlled football, this. Not rushing it, not forcing it, just keeping the ball, moving the opposition around. That's not a good cross at all, and easy to defend. Just a heavy touch, the opposition can take the ball away. Now it's a free kick that the referee has decided to award. And in the news, because speculation about him finishing his career.
I mean, only he knows when it's right. He might be feeling his body. But, you know, you need to think long and hard before making...
And he heads it for goal. They are still one down, but it shouldn't be the case.
No, really, the keeper was exposed. And he was helped an awful lot by the lad who's missed that shot.
Well, the corner put where the goalkeeper wanted it, really. That's not the best idea. And that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. It's Smith. He's got a cross to make that interception. He saw it coming. Abbas. Ali Abbas. Lee. The cross comes in now. And he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Now Grant. Now he's lost the ball. He can hit it here. Struck the post here. Abbas. Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. And they kick off at the start of the second half. Here's Grant. Now the shot! The crowd were roaring for the goal that they were craving, really. The leveller.
Well, you wonder how many more chances they will be able to carve out here. That might be their one and only, who knows?
Successful tackle. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Got away from him. Could score! Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. And they're keeping the ball now, passing it nicely. And here's the shot. He scored! Flag up for offside. It's not going to count.
Well, really good organisation from the defence, and it was offside looking at it.
What did you make of it, Alan?
Well, I thought he was onside, you know, but he's gone through and tucked it away. But looking at the replay, yes, he had gone a bit early.
Now Grant. Patty. Little piece of interplay between the two. Now Grant. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. You go back to the goalkeeper here and does. That's out, it'll be a throw. Tavares. Definitely a throw in there.
Substitution going on is number 14.
Alan, they're going to make the substitution. He's coming off and he's done very well today.
Yeah, you can't point to many mistakes at all that he made out there, and he really has helped his team to achieve this lead.
Tavares. Juric. Cooper. Player right at him, but he's kept the ball well. The shot's on! That's perhaps as much down to the conditions that miss, Alan, as to the player himself.
Yeah, it's a wet surface and obviously a wet ball. Your timing has got to be spot on.
Moving the opposition around with their these two players. Tavares. Throw in now. It's a goal!
And the way he stopped that, wow, two keepers wouldn't have got to it.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken.
restarting at 2-0. Now Grant. Well, the game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team are going to perhaps gamble on that working for them now. Here's Grant. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. And Cooper. Juric. It's a neat pass. Shots on here. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. It's 82 minutes played now. Strong tackle to break up the play. Oh, he's through. Goes for goal! It is a goal by the keeper. The comeback could truly be on here.
It's a good goal, that, and it's certainly given this team a bit of belief.
Substitution.
Off we go again, 2-1.
Number 9.
Billy Poloshko. Here's Grant. The noise levels have gone up even more. And the scenario remains the same, the one-goal lead. And we're into the last 10 minutes.
By the way things are shaping up, it looks like the home team are going to see out this lead, but still a chance for things to change.
Well, only 2 more minutes to be added on by the referee now, Tavares. Cross coming in now. Powell. And the referee brings it to a halt. Well, you don't have to dominate a game to win it. This game is proof of that.
You certainly don't. The little scoreline in the top corner of the screen is
Welcome, everybody. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. Nice to have you along for the ride. Central Coast Mariners feature in our game today, facing Newcastle United Jets. Well, here is the team sheet for the home side. Well, they're going to go with 4-3-3 here, with plenty of width to that attacking three.
Yeah, you could almost describe it as the Dutch system down the years, and the three-pronged attack, it can be really potent, but it can be awkward as well for those wide lads.
The lineup for the away side, with the way this manager likes to play, that four's going to sit pretty much in place, and the two in midfield as well.
Yeah, that defensive two won't be going too far. They won't be getting ahead of the ball many times. They'll be just trying to feed it into those front four lads. Well, it should be straightforward, shouldn't it, Martin? But football doesn't always go according to type, and we might have an upset on our hands if the first place team takes it easy against this bottom place side who have nothing to lose, really. They've got to get a win from somewhere, or else they're looking at a really miserable campaign.
It's Watson. Possession in the midfield area. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. Juric. Here's Watson. Got a home team today that are on a poor run. 4 consecutive defeats.
Yeah, and that's cost them, hasn't it? And they need that run to end pretty soon, starting today.
Here's Watson. They've got to be careful with these early challenges. The referee's penalised that one. Well, it is an early yellow card here, and that rather sets the tone, perhaps, this referee. He might, I don't know, live to regret it. The player might certainly live to regret it.
He might, and it'll be interesting to see if that affects his game, because he's on a tightrope now.
Now, here is a chance for them. And shoots! A deflection there by the goalkeeper, and it's in. The goal from a player who's been defending so bravely, so nobly, and now he's gone upfield and done this.
Yeah, a bit of a collector's item, that. He doesn't get too many, but this is an important one.
We can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Cáceres. Well, offside, and it's not going to change the course of the game.
No, those defenders will be pretty happy if those forwards continue to be quite as blameless as that.
Cáceres. And here's the shot. That's a very worthy effort. Just outside the post. It's Watson. Good tackle. Cáceres. Here's the cross. Oh, that's the goalkeeper's ball. 10 times out of 10. Juric. Cooper. There goes the cross. And Cooper. Juric. Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. He might be through. Out comes the keeper. Shot up, and this is a goal.
And well, that's evaded the keeper's grasp. A really good finish from him.
And here's the goal again. Restarting at 2-0. Well, that's a good... Could be a yellow card here for that foul. And that's going to mean a booking for the player.
Oh, without question, it was not the best of challenges.
Juric. He's read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. And the defender tidies that up. They cope with it well defensively. And Cooper. Juric. Well, he tried to find his man, but he's only put the ball into touch. Fitzgerald. Juric. Shots on here. He's just reached it, the goalkeeper. Well, they've got a corner. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. And the board has gone up to indicate 3 added minutes. Roux. Well, that's half-time. And they kick off at the start of the second half. Cooper. Cáceres. Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him. Good.
Tries to punch it away. out of play for a throw.
For a substitution. Going on
It's going to be a substitution now for this team. And in goes the cross. He has cleared it well. Cooper. Now Powell. Powell. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. To score! And the ball's in. It's a goal.
Well, he's only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. I'm not sure he's touched the ball before this, but a vital touch there to score. And what a finish it was. First time, side foot, didn't need to whack it.
I did think that this would be one of the tightest games we've seen, Alan, but it's extraordinary. It's gone the other way.
Yeah, it has. It has. I think everybody in the stadium is quite surprised by that, because the one side has been knocking the ball about nice and crisply. The other one's been chasing it and looked.
And shoots! In for the challenge, he made the block. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle.
Going on now is
Fitzgerald.
14.
Here's Watson. Cooper. Cáceres. Roux. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Cáceres. And that's good support as they build this attack. He's almost lent him the ball on that occasion. He wants it returned, and it's returned to him. Cáceres. And Kennedy. Goes for goal! Oh, he's off target. Fresh gone back to deal with that earlier incident. Yellow card.
He's one of my favourites. Refs. He doesn't miss much, this lad.
Here's Watson. Now Powell. He's got it away, and that's what you have to do.
Substitution on the field. Going on is number 6.
He could lay it off to the supporting player. Shot on! Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his grasp. One back very quickly. Cáceres. And now he's looking for some support. Got his shot off now. Still trying to get themselves back into the game. Credit for that, but not for their shooting.
Number 3.
Roux. And here's the shot. Take the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space. Good position.
It has been
A case of the die being cast pretty early in this football match, and we've known who's going to win for a long time now. It has been very one-sided.
Now Powell. Easy decision, free kick. Credit to both players. The intent was good from the passer with the through ball. The perception was great by the defender. Powell. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right and win the ball without too much effort. Roux. Here's a chance to counter-attack from that wasted cross by the opposition.
It's a penalty here. Well, it's a penalty, and it could be straight red. He's actually going to be shown the yellow, which is the same thing, really, because it's his second yellow of the match. He's got to go.
Yeah, and having got that early yellow.
So close! The post! That's out of danger there with that clearance. The referee has brought a halt to it. That's full time. Well, in this great rivalry, one side rose to the challenge and the other has collapsed, really.
Well, the losing side really didn't kick a ball in anger. They didn't turn up for this one, and that's surprising given the importance of this derby.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably the difference between the two teams.
Hi there, everybody. Martin Tyler here, along with the former Arsenal and England striker, Alan Smith.
Yeah, you come into ground some days and you do get that buzz of excitement, and I've got it here today, Martin. Looking forward to it.
So this is how the hosts line up today. With the way this manager likes to play, that four's going to sit pretty much in place, and the two in midfield as well.
Yeah, that defensive two won't be going too far. They won't be getting ahead of the ball many times. They'll be just trying to feed it into those front four lads.
Juric. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. Marina. Giving the ball away now. It's going to be very tough for the opposition today to break down the home team's defence. When you look at the stats, very few teams have broken them down.
And I think what makes this team so hard to beat is the fact that everybody works hard out of possession. It starts at the front with the strikers.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation.
Eye-catching football, really. It just got to a stage where they actually took the eye off the ball, literally, and they've lost the ball. Marina. Moy.
Well, it's a pretty robust start to the game. It's certainly a foul, but the referee's kept his cards in his pocket.
It's Watson.
Kept the ball, he's just dinked it past an opponent. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper. They were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. It's Watson. Here's Watson. It's almost an air of complacency amongst these fans here today. I hope it doesn't get to their players because they might fall on their faces, but they did win the away game very easily, so they'll be expecting to make it a double here.
Yeah, it was men against boys, wasn't it, in that reverse fixture? I really can't see it being the same here, you know.
Turnover there that we didn't expect. Watson. It's another turnover here. Watson. Aaron Moy. We've got a free kick here. ease the pressure. He's taken on his man and beaten it. Going to cross it. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. And that will be a goal kick. Almost ordered his teammate to give it back to him then. Here's Watson. Fine cross. He can't keep it on the pitch. It's gone out for a throw. Eric Tartalu. He saw the guy could switch to play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Marina. That's across the field to try and switch the play. Tremendous understanding from these players. He's got room to hit this. He's made a bit of a mess of that. A mess and a miss.
The official has indicated 1 minute of added time.
Juric. Marina. Aaron Moy. Played into the middle. So it's half-time. It can only get better, Alan.
Can only get better. I've forgotten that first half already. Let's hope for something slightly more inventive after the break.
It's good work between these two. It's a passing game, and my opportunity now. Hit the post. Juric. It's Watson. Decent attacking play, good skill with the ball to beat a man. Shot off! Oh, it's off the bar! That's a foul, free kick. Jackson. Juric. Real good contest between these two. Let's see what the ref's going to do. They're on the move now. Eric Tartalu. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. There's the ball in. And it's a headed effort at goal. And that is the post he's hit. And it's a goal kick. It's Jackson. It's Watson. Juric. It's a diagonal ball to switch the play here. It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution for the home team here. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in.
A substitution. Going on the field is number 5.
Here's Watson. The whistle's gone. Free kick. The referee has shown the player a yellow card.
Yeah, that player's just got to be careful now. Fair portion of the match to go.
On to the attack now. The goalkeeper able to deal with that quite comfortably. Stop the game for the free kick. Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Here's Watson. Got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. Oh, well saved. They're taking up their positions now to deal with this corner when it comes in.
Number 7.
And the ball out in the wide areas where the closing down was good. They've actually intercepted that attempted pass and can go forward from here, down the wing maybe. Aaron Moy. Juric. It's everyone back for this team now. And Alan Smith, perhaps you'd do the same if you were the manager.
Well, we say it often enough, but maybe time now to park the bus, to try and see themselves through this match.
Now the shot! And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Juric. And here's the shot. He's just reached it, the goalkeeper. Well, the game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team are going to perhaps gamble on that working for them now. It's gone out for a throw.
Substitution taking place. Going on now is number 17.
Marino. Gamero. And then he went, just diverted it away. It's good work with the ball. Under some pressure here, but it's still his ball. Crosses in. And that will clear the danger. Gamero.